Hello, bonjour! I'm so excited. I have finished another sketchbook. This is a good thing when you work with a pile of sketchbooks because you finish a lot at the same time. This is Fruit and Veggie Party. This is a 30-day course with mixed media, fruit and vegetable. I want to make you a sketchbook tour, but most important, I want to show you what you will learn in each lesson. Let's go for it. I always begin my parties with some doodling, and this time I wanted to show you how impressive it can be, but how fun it is at the same time to draw directly with a permanent medium without prior drawing with a pencil. This is something you need to practice until you really feel comfortable with it. And then we have fun with getting loose with the color and the line because they don't have to be exactly the same. You can leave some white space to let the drawing breathe and achieve a looseness. I know a lot of you want to be more loose with their art, and this is one of the ways to reach it. Then I will show you how to take advantage of the floating colors to get interesting effects. Pretty simple, but very effective. In this one, you will see how to add textures and how to play with the different textures of each medium. Some are plain, some are textured, some have grain, some don't. And this is how you learn your mediums so you can achieve what you have in mind every time. How to render the essence, the spirit of something, not depicting it accurately, I would say. This is also another way to get loose with your art. And how to give a 3D effect by playing with the different colors and the different values. Dark, highlights, and mid values are necessary to achieve a sense of volume. This is all about mastering oil pastels with soft and flat textures, but also striped textures. And of course, we will seal it after. How interesting are textures? This is what we were talking about for a bit of lessons, and now this is how to get crazy with textures and take advantage of what you have to select a specific part of your painted papers and get interesting motif in your shapes. Simple shapes, but interesting textures make something very fun. Another way to work with oil pastels, getting muted colors, and also how to gauge your values on a black background. This is very different than painting on a light background like here. You really have to train your eye about values. This is the most important thing in art. And I know I keep saying that all the time, but maybe it's because it's true. Another one about brush control, how the amount of water in your brush can help you achieve different effects. Highlights, but also muted and fused colors. This one is also about brush control, but not the way you think. You will have to be brave for this one. Then, how to use acrylic markers to get realistic textures, how to blend them, how to achieve muted colors and soft transitions. How to work with repetition, because a simple shape, if you change the colors inside, the motif inside, you will get something that is very fun. Look at that. I love this page. The course is available now. You have the link in description under the video, and I can't wait to have fun with you for 30 lessons of fruit and vegetables. Then we'll talk about shadows and bouncing colors, cast shadows and colorful shadows. Here we will also play with Blending colors, how to take advantage of the dark and the light to make your drawing the way you have in mind. This one is all about how to salvage something that was going very wrong at the first time. And this is also a skill that is very important because art is problem solving all the time. And this time things went sideways from the very beginning, but in the end I managed to save it. I see there is a good lesson here. And this one is how to get the same intensity, chroma, than the opposite page. So this is all about gauging your values, but also your chroma. And I was talking about values. Here we are. This is both about the values, but also about having a shape emerging from a background. No visible lines in the shadow parts. This one is about being able to mix muted colors from strong primary colors. Let's begin with this one. It's about light and dark and how to preserve your paper when you are working with watercolor. And this one is about rendering the strong highlights on a shiny surface. This one is about texture, soft and also highlights. This one is about composition, how to place your elements in a page and have your colors also cohesive. This one is about mixing colors too, how to get muted colors and how to get lighter colors with the same palette and how to make sure everything is cohesive regarding highlights, intensity, and values. This one is about getting loose, for sure. Sorry, I had to do it. Mixing mediums, being able to know what the medium will do to the previous medium. Here I have maybe 4 or 5 different mediums and I have very interesting effects. This one is about being wonky because you don't have to be realistic to have fun. And this is maybe the most simple one in the course, but it might be maybe one of my favorites. And then how to create textures with everything you have. And I mean it. Take all your mediums and have fun with them. There you go. Let me know in comments which page is your favorite. I have a hard time deciding, but maybe this one. I don't know, the looseness, the craziness of it, the fun of it. But I also like this one. Hard to decide in this one too. Thanks for watching.